up, Whitey Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom Chapter 514. And last week, holy crap, so we got to see the other kingdom's reaction of OUSEN'S strategy of just going straight to Gyao and abandoning Ritsubi. And basically, they're expecting us to fail and to basically just go take over Kin. And also, OUSEN sent Yotama's forces away from the main force. And first of all, don't underestimate Yotama. And I love that Konki's even Konki's troops were questioning OUSEN, and Konki's like, "Don't question OUSEN. Just don't question OUSEN, motherfucker. Just don't." And at the end of the chapter, we're about to go face some fuck, what was it? OUSEN was about to make his most bizarre move and attack Gota, a small city completely unrelated to Gyao. So let's see what happens in this chapter and see what the fuck OUSEN is thinking. Alright. Come on. Here we go. Raboku. You could have mentioned earlier that you had such a fierce tiger lying dormant so close to Yan's borders. The moment when the sleeping tiger awakens. The most foolish of plans. Oh my freaking god. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Oh. Look at all those motherfuckers getting decapitated right now. How interesting. Let's go. Ordo-sama, I bring urgent news. It concerns Zhao's eastern main army. I see. Zhao's eastern commander, Shohaku, is as slow as always. Took him long enough to come. We left Bodazi's army in position to welcome him when he arrives. No, sir. That Zhao army is not heading for us at all. They've instead advanced eastward into our territory and are currently laying siege to Ri City. What did you say? Woo! Raboku just trolling Yan right now. Urgent report, sir. We just received a top priority message from U City by bird. From U City, this is a different U City from Kin, just going by the translation note here. Ri has already fallen by this point, and the same Zhao army has now moved on to attacking U City instead. Zei-sama, the lord of the city, is desperately requesting reinforcements. Chohaku-sama, the ladders are in place. Who are you calling slow? Wait, who are you calling slow? Ria's already fallen, and now you is next? Are they intending to cut off our path of retreat? What? From the Shiji, King Diao Zhang, 9th year of reign, Zhao invades and captures the two Yan cities, Li, or basically Ri, and Yang, or Yu. Ordo-sama, General Ordo-sama. Holy fuck. This is not the sort of plan that imbecile Chohaku could come up with. Most likely it was this idea given to him by Raboku earlier in advance. So Raboku has made his move, which is basically to invade Yan. And this is payback by Yan for what Yan was doing earlier, or I should say what Yan did multiple chapters ago. Phew. So it looks like they're not planning on taking this lying down. But the one thing that rubs me the wrong way is that his plan hinges on the assumption that that man with his puny 5,000 garrison will be able to hold my 20,000 soldiers at bay. This was my failing. I originally set out to conquer enough of their northeast that they wouldn't even be able to retaliate. But instead, we have had you and Ri taken from us, and that loss will greatly impact Yan's grand strategy. We head back to retake what is rightfully ours. Aye, sir. While at the same time hunting down that slow Shohaku. Yes, sir. I will remember your name. This won't be the last time you've seen of me. About turn. Send the order to, Dazi, too. Wait. Shibasho. They're retreating. It's a whole retreat. Shall we pursue them? We are returning to Seika. Yes, sir. Is that little bitch? Oh, now we're going to see Roboku. Here we go. Ran City. Located 1 day's travel from Atsuyu. There it is. It's Ran. Phew. Roboku-sama, to have come so quickly. We had expected you to arrive tomorrow. Have fresh meals been prepared? Of course, sir. We will take a small break, then set off once again. Apologies, but could you provide some food and water for our men? Certainly, right away. Ah, Roboku-sama, we do have one piece of good news. Thanks to Chihaku-sama successfully taking Yan's Ri and you, the Ordo army has withdrawn from northeastern Zhao. Oh, is that true, Dono? Ugh, sorry, I can't fucking talk right now. It's like 5 in the morning, so forgive me. Oh, is that true, Dono? Yes, while the damage is still unknown, Yan's soldiers have definitely withdrawn. Roboku-sama, yes. It would appear you were successful, Shibasho. That commander of the northeast, Chihaku, should be able to handle the rest. With this, we won't have to worry about Yan anymore. And we can fully focus all of our attention on Kin. Then, what of the Kin armies? How close to Gyao have they advanced after leaving Rotsubi? That is, it may sound hard to believe, but going by our messenger birds, the Kin armies did not make for Gyao at all, and instead have moved to siege Gota, a small city along the route to Gyao. And Roboku's just like, what the fuck is going on here? Did Osen just out-troll Roboku? Because Roboku's just like, what? What? What on earth? Making a detour to this small city when we're already racing against the clock? No, not only that, but he'd actually decided to attack and capture it. Just what the heck is our Supreme Commander thinking? Let's just head on inside first, Shin. Shin, be patient. Trust Osen. Because even Roboku is shocked by this. Yeah, yep, found him. They were hiding it under the roof. We hit the jackpot. Pretty rich for a small city. I guess it ain't one of the inner cities for nothing. Damn it, those scumbags are at it again. And at a time like this, too? Hold up, Shin. Moten. Just this once. We have need of them in their noses. Ah, noses? And I was thinking about this too, just right before I read this panel, is that I agree with Moten here. I really do, because and this is how Konki knew Ritsubi was a trap, because there weren't any spoils. And that but freaking this, now we know this isn't a trap, because there are spoils here. There are lots of spoils here. And this is the time to pillage. This is an appropriate... There's a time and a place to pillage. And this is definitely it. There's definitely a time for pillaging to be a very, very good strategy. And this is it. And now we understand why Konki was definitely one of the commanders. Anyway. We found hidden underground food storages under the city lord's estate and outside the walls. This was, now we understand why Osen went here. This was definitely a good strategy, Osen. Of course, we've also confiscated all the common citizens' food down to the last grain as well. Nice job. We've completely cleaned them out, you could say. Nice job. You heard him, boss man. It would have been far quicker if we just unleashed the Saki clan on them instead of being forced to go over it with a fine tooth comb. However, but seeing as the Supreme Commander declared that anyone who lays a hand on the citizens shall be summarily executed, we had no choice but to do it the hard way, or at least our boys did. He's sparing the citizens but taking all their food? Yeah, but look at them. They're still taking all the valuables. Out of the way. Piss off to those grounds to the east. Seems like that was the condition to make Konki's men follow orders. Ultimately, the only thing we're after is the food. Osen, you sneaky little shit. Osen just out-trolled Roboku just now. This was a very, very smart strategy by Osen. Oh my god, Osen. Osen, this was very, very smart, because now we have a steady supply of food. Plus Conky got to, Conky's been, and Conky got to pillage. They got to pillage the village. The food? Wait, hang on. I'll admit that this will give us a boost to our limited supplies, but considering we're fielding 200,000 soldiers, here it's like a drop in a bucket. Not only that, but taking this city cost us half a day's worth of rations too. And at the same time, we've given those Zhao armies defending this area half a day time for free as well. Or half a day's time for free as well. But the thing is, we got the jump on Zhao as well, because Roboku had no fucking clue that we were going to be here. If we seriously came here just for the sole purpose of gathering food supplies, then this would be the most foolish of plans that I've ever heard of. 10. Karyoten is completely correct. However, there is still a mystery that remains unsolved. Why was General Osen willing to go to such lengths to protect the people of the city? Because that's obvious, because we're trying to unite the country. If we want to unite the country, raping the people and murdering the people is not going to help. He's thinking about, like, after we unite the country, which is really smart. What's going on? Gathering all of us here like this. There's Conky's men over there. Did they gather us all up to kill us? No doubt about it. We're going to die. Eek! Tashin, there's nothing for you to fear. As Supreme Commander of this army, you have the guarantee of Osen that none of you will come to any harm. And you know what's surprising? You would think Osen would kill them too, because Osen is not exactly the most friendly general either. Thank you. Was Osen actually really just a general all along? This isn't on the level of being just. For the Supreme Commander to act like this to conquered citizens is already far too abnormal in itself. Even Moten is surprised. But I honestly think that, oh my gosh. Shit. I'm just totally blanking right now on what I was gonna say. Just, oh my freaking god. I think Sei told Osen, look, dude, we're trying to unite the country here. Don't kill the people that we're conquering. If you try and kill the people that we're conquering here, we're not going to unite the country. It's just not going to work. So I think I think Sei just had to Sei and Shuikan sat down with Osen and told Osen not to fucking do this shit. And that was probably what happened. And I am down with this. Honsama, what is his lordship? What is this farce? Shut up and watch. Even Conky knows. Conky fucking knows. I am so surprised even Conky understands. Nonetheless, this is war, so though it pains my heart, we have no choice but to rob you of your food and take the city for ourselves. And now I must cast you out with no food left to sustain yourselves. You must make for the neighboring city before your strength runs out. Forgive me. Not at all, General. The fact that you are sparing us alone makes us grateful. My daughters are fine too, all thanks to you. See, there's no raping, there's no murdering, and when the country's united, they're not going to hate us. They're not going to try and rebel. And I love that even Conky fucking understands and Conky's not getting all pissy about it. Then go. May the heavens grant you safe passage. Yes, thank you so much. We're alive. What a kind man General Osen is. Wah. They even released all the prisoners and let them come too. Really? They even released the prisoners. We should still hurry. Those Conky men might change their mind at any time. They know of Conky's pillaging and raping shit. Dad died in the battle. Why are we thanking him? That's different. It'll be hard for the elderly to make it to Kun City, but what other choice do they have? What the heck is he doing, Ten? Wait, let me think for a bit. At the very least, one thing is clear. I was wrong. The general wasn't after. General Osen didn't come here just to pillage the village. His real target all along was without a doubt those civilians he released outside just now. But I still have no idea what exactly he's trying to accomplish with this. Gotten a grasp of the idea yet? Onto the next city we go. What? How come no one understands? Like, only Conky understands what Osen's doing. I understand what Osen's doing. I hope you Nerdigans understood what Osen was doing. I love that Conky out of all the people to understand what Osen was doing was Conky. And that surprises the fuck out of me. That Conky, of all people, understood what Osen was doing. Oh my freaking god. And I totally get it. So what Osen's doing with, basically what we're doing is on our way to Giao is we're just going to be pillaging and letting the people go and just telling and saying, look, we're not going to kill you, we're not going to rape your women, we're just going to let you go, we're just here for the food. And like I'm surprised what, like, the one thing I'm surprised that Osen didn't say is the goal of the war. Like, that would have been interesting if he did say that, to hear what the people would think about that. Because that would be interesting. I'm curious what you Nerdigans would think the people would that would go through their minds, those people's minds. But like, now I understand why, like, the other reason why Sei had Conky's group go with Osen. It makes complete sense because Conky's group is like the best they're like the best pillagers. They are. That's just what they do. Anyway, let me know what you Nerdigans thought of this chapter, and do you think that Sei sat down with Osen and told him what to do? Like, do you think that this was what Osen's goal all along, or Sei and Osen's goal all along was? Do you think this was Shuikun and Sei and Osen's goal, goal/plan? Well, yeah, it was their goal, but do you think that was the real plan all along on the way to Giao? Like, I'm just curious what you Nerdigans think about that. Like, just to basically conquer the cities in this kind of manner, to plan for like the aftermath. And what did you think of what Roboku did, that little sneaky shit, taking over those cities in Yan as payback? And I just am so amazed. Like, what do you think about the fact that Conky, of all people, was the only one to pick up what Osen was doing? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. And if you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Expansion. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel and friend me on PlayStation Network. All those links are in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!